Old historical photos you've never seen before, arriving in Nebraska from Belgium in the spring in 1883. Sod Schoolhouse, Thomas County, Kansas in 1897. Changing tires on a Model T Ford, featuring the Model T Ford tool kit in 1911. A Queen's Guard sentry receives attention at the Tower of London, standing stoically as onlookers admire him in 1953. A family at their newly built log cabin in Knott County, Kentucky in 1914. People waiting for the train at Bank in 1972. Natalie Wood relaxing on a sailboat at the Cannes Film Festival in 1962. Construction on Metropolitan Tower at Fifth Avenue in Central Park in 1908. A picture from inside the home of a low-income family living near Cincinnati, Ohio during the Great Depression, Hamilton County, Ohio, December in 1935. The Mish family tenant purchased borrowers Labette County, Kansas in 1940. Actress Alice White at home with her pet chow dog Ching A Ling in the late 1920s. John Candy, Catherine O'Hara, Andrea Martin, and Eugene Levy at a Second City reunion in 1983. Bill Nye in high school in 1970. Street scene in New York City in 1900. Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip's wedding cake in 1947. First cycling lesson of a father to his daughter in 1960s. Post-war London was a city in transition marked by both resilience and recovery in 1959. Yasutaro Mitsui with his steel humanoid robot Tokyo, Japan in 1932. A miner and his wife with their 12-hour-old baby in Bell County, Kentucky in 1946. 67 years ago this month, in the Mouseketeers from the television program The Mickey Mouse Club gathered for this photo in 1957. Summer break in Catalina Island, California in 1950. The man who jumped off the Eiffel Tower to prove his invention worked on February 4th in 1912. Nagisa Oshima, the man who left his will on film in 1970. Sod School District 62, 2 miles west of Myrna, Custer County, Nebraska, in 1889. Ingrid Bergman with her twin daughters, Isabella and Isata Rossellini, in 1952. Daughters of Tsar Nicholas II during a summer cruise in Finland in 1908. Randolph Street Market in Chicago's Haymarket Square in 1886. Dutch girls escorting American soldiers to a dance in 1944. A miner's child, barefoot in the snow, sits with a pickaxe after digging coal from mine refuse along the roadside in 1936. Mardi Gras parade at Venice Beach showing a group of 4 in Western-style dress holding 2 award cups as they stand in front of an antique car in 1936. Backbreaking manpower and horsepower methods being used to construct the East Boston Subway Tunnel in 1900. Deadwood, Dakota Territory with its landscape of tents, a few permanent buildings, and numerous makeshift structures in 1876. Trading post at Fort Berthold, Dakota Territory, now North Dakota, in 1877. A pressure suit, designed by Republic Aviation, for extended operations on the Moon's surface in 1960. Mrs. Fields, the founder of the Mrs. Fields Cookie Company, in 1982. Rosie Fontanelle cleans the bathtub, Harlem, New York in 1967. A picture taken in Harrison Street, Calcutta in 1945. Hollywood couple Douglas Fairbanks Jr. and Joan Crawford in 1930. Meryl Streep rehearsing for The Taming of the Shrew, wearing an Elizabethan gown and a baseball cap in 1978. Dolly Parton and Carl Dean in 1964. Sharon Tate on her wedding day to Roman Polanski in London in 1968. Grace Kelly and her Weimaraner, a wedding gift from her brother Jack in 1956. Sandra Bullock in her high school cheerleading days in 1982. Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt in 1997. The Little Rascals with Petey the Pit Bull. Which character was your favorite circa in 1935? Milan, Italy. Photo by Elliot Erwitt in 1949. The Amazing Helen Mirren in 1975. Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney, and Shirley Temple at MGM Studios in 1941. London Underground under construction in 1860. The ecstasy of jazz fans absolutely caught in the moment at a Big J McNeely concert. Los Angeles in 1951. Bob's Big Boy in Burbank, California in 1958. This image captures one of Saturday Night Live's most iconic recurring sketches from the 1970s. Elizabeth Montgomery Sam and a cat in the Bewitched episode Ling Ling in 1949. Milkman delivering milk in France in 1950s. Children enjoy a steep metal slide at a New York City playground in 1926. Mrs. Willis Cooper baking and canning in the kitchen of her farmhouse near Radcliffe, Iowa. Photo by Jim Hansen for Life, September 9th in 1957. Uma Thurman's mother Nina von Schlebrug posing for Vogue magazine in 1958. Jack Nicholson and producer Michael Douglas on the set of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1975.